today I'm going to show you the Hatha Yoga Sun Salutation or Surya Namaskar. You might have seen my Ashtanga Sun Salutation before, and it's a lot more punchy and power and strength based, where I think this is more geared up for the beginner and can really get you to grips with some of the basic yogic postures. Now, it's called the Sun Salutation because in yogic tradition it was done when the sun rose and when the sun set. And these are two of the most important times of the day. So if you are going to start delving into the Sun Salutation, I think these are the best times to do it. First thing in the morning, because you're creating that action, alright, in the morning, and that can roll on to the rest of your day. And also, it takes you away from the stress and from your monkey mind into the present moment. And the same in the evening, when it gets to the sunset, you're able to filter away everything that's happened in the day before this point, pull you into the present moment and allow you to have a restful night's sleep, which we all know is really important. Now, going on to the Sun Salutation, the way that we're going to do this, it's 24 different steps, alright? It's 12 steps on the right hand side, 12 steps on the left hand side. You'll know what I mean when we go through it and when I break it down. And that's how we'll do it. I'll show you a full cycle just on the right hand side, then we'll break it down doing the right and left hand side, the full 24 steps. And then together, a little bit faster, we'll do the full 24 steps again. So for the first part of this, I'm going to take one step back from the front of my mat. I'm going to go through this without any speaking first of all, so don't worry, your speakers are working. I'm just showing you. You might be able to hear me breathe from this point as well. Okay, there's the full 12 steps for the right hand side. To do the full 24, we do the right hand side, then the left hand side after. Now, I'm going to go back to the right hand side and just show you that and talk you through it. Now, the first position is Pranamasana, which is this prayer namaste position here. Fingers are together, lower arm is parallel to the floor, and you've got your thumbs in towards your heart. You squeeze the bum cheeks, draw the belly button into the spine. So we're finding this nice postural position before we even go into anything else. And anytime we're moving up into the air, it's an inhale. Anytime we're moving down, and we're sending the breath downwards, that's an exhale. So we go from this Pranamasana, we go to Urdhva Sthasana. Okay, so we're going into this back bend, palms are facing forwards towards the sky, and I'm bending back as far as my outer range of my abs allow me, but with my bum cheeks squeezed. Then I try to create this flat back position, so trying to hinge down with my hamstrings, arms in line with the ears, hands come down. If you can get them flat to the floor, you're doing well, hands, or you can grab on two angles. If you need to have a little bend in your knees there, then feel free to do that. And then you're trying to bring your head down towards your shins. Imagine you've got this weight on the top of your head. Okay, that's a full exhale there. Don't worry if you need to inhale or exhale more this first time. Then feel free, because I'm talking a lot. Right foot comes back. I drop onto my back knee. This is Ashwasanchalanasana, a bit of a mouthful. Horse riding pose. Now for beginners, we come up like so. So we lunge into this. You're pushing out with that front knee. You're opening up through the chest. Fingers are together still. Imagine someone's pulling your hands down by your sides like you to attention. Squeeze the jaw and look up. Good. If you're more advanced, you can go fingertips down and you lift up with the chest. But just for this first one, we're going to be doing hands back into this upward position for the horse riding pose. Hands come down. we tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and then we push in through our hands to create the space to pick up our front foot. That should take a fair bit of abs to do that. You exhale fully back into this Paravatasana, into mountain pose. You might have heard this thing called downward dog before, but for this Hatha yoga we call it mountain pose. We take a full exhale there, pushing the bum to the sky, trying to get a flat back position. Try and pull your hands to your feet, feet to your hands. Try and push your heels down, but never losing this back position. If you need to keep the back position, or you need to keep the back position, if you want to maintain it, then maybe having to bend your knees if you've got really tight hamstrings. From there, come up onto the knees, dive down onto this 8-limb pose, Ashtanga Namaskara. 2 feet, 2 knees, 2 hands, chest and chin on the floor. We draw back with the shoulders there. If that hurts your neck, you can bring your head down slightly. And if you lack this thoracic extension, then you're probably going to find it hard to get the chin up there as well. And you've got this tilt of the hips. So the hips are tilted forwards, not underneath. And that's where we usually want to be, is tucked underneath. So hips tilted forwards, hands directly underneath the hips. And then we straighten the whole body out, draw the shoulders back, and we lift up with this inhale still. You go, you should be able to lift the hands up. So you're trying to use these back muscles and also your glutes to pull you into this extended position. Squeeze the bum cheeks, push in through the front of the legs and the feet, look up to the sky, and then we exhale back into this Paravatasana. You see there, I did a bit of a press up. You can come onto your knees if you want to, if you're lacking a little bit of body strength, and that, if you feel like your elbows are flaring out to the side as you push up, then you're probably best coming up on your knees and trying to build the strength through the triceps by pushing up from your knees. You tuck the toes, both feet together, ground down into the floor with an exhale, right foot into the sky if you want. You pull up, push off through that back toe, right knee in towards the floor, and we drop that right foot through between the hands. If you don't get all the way through, then you only get to this point. Just come up, bring yourself into that position. Come onto the front of the back foot, open up again. So we went right foot back, now right foot forward. So it goes right, right, and then the second cycle for the next 12 steps is left back, left forwards. Again, if you're more advanced, you can lift up the hands there, but you still need to be able to open up. And this will depend on probably your hip flexor and quad length. Tuck the back toes, lift up through the back knee, exhale down into forward fold, this Padasana. Grab onto the ankles if you want to, head down. Bring the hands in line with the ears, rise up. Urdhva exhale down into Pranayama. Okay, so there's your right hand side. We're going to do the left hand side now. We'll do it a little bit faster, but I'll talk you through it. And then we'll go through it even faster through all 24 steps. So, start in this position, draw the shoulders down, think of those coaching points that I said before. Ground in through the floor, through the feet. Fingers are together, draw the chin in, inhale up. Follow the thumbs with your gaze, exhale, forward fold, flat back position, exhale all the way down into this forward fold position. Release the hands down, left foot comes back, big lunge there, so you're opening up the hips. Open up with the chest. We're going to go in through the beginner form for this. We're coming up with the chest, hands down by the sides. I think it's a really effective pose anyway itself. Right foot comes back into mountain pose. Breathe it all out. Good. Push the bum to the sky. Head dipping down towards the mat, so opening through the shoulders, up onto the toes. Dive down, 8-limb pose. Push the bum, tilt the hips, draw the shoulders back, look up towards the front, extend the legs into this baby cobra, this Bhujangasana, and then tuck the toes, push back into mountain pose there. You see I showed you that variation of pushing back up into this mountain pose from that cobra position. Left foot again. So left foot went back, left foot goes forwards, open up through the chest. Inhale up to the sky, same thing, but we're just reversing the cycle here. Right foot comes up, line with left, we forward fold, Padastasana. Arms come out in front, raise up towards the sky, slight back bend. Inhale, exhale, all the way down. So there's your left hand side. Now we're going to go through it a little bit faster together, but we're going to go through right hand side and left hand side straight after. Should feel your heart rate rising and your breath rate as well at the same time, and maybe a little bit more flexible already. Hands together, draw the shoulders down, inhale up. Exhale, forward fold, flat back position, feel the hamstrings engage. Exhale all the way down, head towards the shins. Fingertips come down to the floor, right foot back into Sanchalanasana, horse riding pose. Draw the shoulders back, lift up through the chest and the heart to the sky, squeeze the jaw. Hands come back down either side of this front foot. Tuck the back toes, left foot comes back in line with right. Exhale fully. Take a couple of breaths there, everyone. Then up onto the toes, dive down into 8-limb pose. Ashtanga Namaskara. Draw the shoulders back, pin the elbows in. This is where we get that intention for the triceps straight away. Extend the whole body, lift up the chest. Good. And then push back up into mountain pose again there. Full exhale. Right foot into the sky, right foot comes forwards again. Open up through the chest. Big inhale. Exhale. Forward fold, down. Grab onto the ankles if you need to. Try and let that top of the head drop down to the floor. Hands come out in front of the head. Pin the biceps in towards the ears. Come up into that back bend. The inhale, exhale down. Then we come to the left hand side. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Head down towards the floor. Fingertips to the floor. Left foot comes back this time. Open up with the chest. Inhale up. Squeeze through the left bum cheek. Protect the spine. Shoulders back. Hands come down inside that front foot. Exhale back into Paravatasana, into mountain pose. Full exhale there. Up onto the toes. Dive down into 8-limb pose. Draw the shoulders back. Feel activation through the back body where we usually neglect. Straighten the whole body out. Inhale. Maybe if you want to push up a little bit further, feel free, but always to your own limitations. Good. Exhale, back into mountain pose again. Full exhale. Left foot into the sky. Squeeze up everything. Left foot in between the hands. Drop the back knee. Open up into horse riding pose. Inhale, exhale into Padastasana, forward fold. Arms in line with these. Inhale into this last back bend. Exhale, down into Pranayama. Take a couple of seconds there, close your eyes and just become aware of the increase in heart rate, breath rate, and use your breath awareness, breathing into the stomach and the chest, full capacity of the lungs just to settle yourself down.